A truly startling piece of news has rocked the British monarchy. Classified DNA analysis from MI6 sources has reportedly confirmed that Prince Harry's biological father is not King Charles III, but rather Henry Herbert, the 17th Earl of Pembroke. This bombshell revelation has the potential to completely change our understanding of the royal family tree and throws into question decades of established royal tradition. This investigation, apparently triggered by years of hushed rumors within London's elite circles, was supposedly carried out in complete secrecy using very advanced genetic testing. The results, which have surfaced from classified MI6 files, could rewrite a significant portion of British royal history. Harry, who has been pulling away from royal duties since 2020, now faces serious questions about his place in the line of succession. Legal experts are even suggesting that this news could mean he loses his royal titles, including the Duke of Sussex title he received when he married Meghan Markle. Sources within Buckingham Palace describe a very tense atmosphere as royal staff try to deal with this unprecedented situation. The timing is particularly difficult for Harry, who has recently been very vocal in his criticism of the royal institution through interviews, documentaries, and his controversial memoir, Spare. A royal historian pointed out the irony of the situation, saying that Harry has built his recent public image on telling his truth about the royal family, only to discover that his own personal story might be based on a misunderstanding. The connection to Henry Herbert adds another layer of complexity to this already dramatic situation. Herbert, a prominent member of the British aristocracy, was closely connected to royal circles during the 1980s. His family's historic home, Wilton House, was the location of many social events attended by both Charles and Diana. This revelation raises questions about Harry's past statements about inheriting his lineage from the Windsor family. His frequent mentions of carrying on his mother Diana's legacy now seem very different in light of this new information about his father. People close to the palace are suggesting that this discovery could explain the physical and personality differences that have always been observed between Harry and other members of the royal family. While Prince William clearly resembles both the Windsor and Spencer families, Harry's appearance and personality have long been a source of quiet speculation. The timing of this news is especially difficult for Harry, who has presented himself as someone who values truth and openness. His recent media appearances, including documentaries and tell-all interviews, now seem somewhat ironic given this fundamental question about his own identity. The financial consequences are also significant, as legal experts are discussing the potential impact on Harry's inheritance and royal privileges. Experts in constitutional law are looking at historical cases involving succession rights when someone's parentage is different than previously thought. This revelation has also sparked renewed interest in Diana's life during the early 1980s. Accounts from that time describe a young princess trying to find her place within the strict rules of royal life, while also maintaining friendships within the British aristocracy. Royal observers believe that this news could explain the apparent strain in Charles and Harry's relationship, which became more obvious as Harry grew up. The formal and sometimes distant interactions between them, seen in many public appearances, now take on a new meaning. Security experts are also investigating how such sensitive information was leaked from classified MI6 files, raising concerns about national security procedures. The fact that the leak happened while Harry is so much in the public eye makes people wonder about the motives behind it. Public reaction has been mixed, with supporters of the monarchy worried about the impact on the institution's stability, while critics see it as further proof of the monarchy's underlying weaknesses. Social media is full of discussions about succession rights and the future of the monarchy. Harry's previous criticisms of the royal family's handling of mental health and family issues now seem to have a different context. His frequent comments about feeling like an outsider in the royal family might have stemmed from an unconscious knowledge of his true parentage. Legal experts believe that while this news doesn't automatically remove Harry's titles, it could be the basis for an official review of his position within the royal family. The complex mix of modern genetics and age-old royal traditions creates unprecedented challenges for constitutional scholars. This disclosure has led to calls for a wider review of royal succession laws in a time when DNA testing can definitively prove biological relationships, which creates new difficulties for an institution built on hereditary succession. As Buckingham Palace remains officially silent on this matter, the controversy continues to grow. People are asking who knew what and when, especially whether senior royals knew this information during important moments in Harry's life. This news adds another dimension to Harry's decision to step back from royal duties and move to California. His physical and emotional distance from the royal family could be seen as an unconscious reaction to a truth he may have never fully known. Constitutional experts have different opinions about what this means for the monarchy's future,